Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Yu Darvish gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So stepping in, Trey Turner. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Popped him up. Baez calls for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton, and as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Now here's the pitch. This year against right-handed pitching, Eaton is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
On the season, Eaton comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. The numbers, 282 to start play, 6 home runs, and an even 20 RBIs. Darvish a check on first, but the runner's back easily. And there's ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 9, Eric Thames.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames. From the belt, the pitch, and he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Baez on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Anibal Sanchez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Lays off the split finger that time, 3-1. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. He has a 3 for 12 line. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. Here's the first pitch to him. Bryant stands at second with no outs. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. And there's a base hit on the line. Bryant rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that brings up Javi Baez. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Runner going a second time, and it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton is under it. 1 down.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Kyle
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Eaton going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And this throw gets away from him. So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. From the stretch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Now it's 1 and 2.
Line drive to left. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the Ivy. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Sanchez pauses. First pitch on the way.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
The 0-1 offering. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
The payoff pitch. Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Now at the plate, Ian Happ. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Into the box now, Daniel Descalso. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Descalso behind 1-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Robles is back on it. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam. And they might not be done yet.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that'll be all for Anibal Sanchez. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Austin Voth comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Into the box, Yu Darvish. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow, the grand slam home run. 2nd inning coming up, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Here's Howie Kendrick. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Down the first baseline. Here's Darvish on 0-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Batting seventh.
Striding in now for the Nats, Yan Gomes. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the belt, the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
No, that's down.
Ball 2 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
3 balls, no strike.
Victor Robles, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Runners on first with one down. 3-1 to Yan Gomes.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Settling in now, Victor Robles. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. First and second now, one man out. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Center fielder coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting up, the pitcher, number 50, Austin Voth.
In now for Washington, Austin Voth. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They still find themselves down 6-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Two and 0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Yeah.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton is under it. 1 out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now in the box, Anthony Rizzo. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hit down the line at first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
Two out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Two and two.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
One and one to Schwarber. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is swung on and hit on the ground for Kendrick at second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one, taken just off the inside. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Two and one, the count to Trey Turner. Now the 2-1 is taken below the zone for a ball. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. The 3-1, and he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Eaton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton. And 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Softly hit here to the left side. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
So striding in, Juan Soto. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. One out and a runner on second base. Three and 0 now. From the stretch. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through. A base hit. Turner rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit now stands at 5. Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on Show Track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close. At the plate, Eric Thames. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Here he comes on 2-0. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And this is foul tipped at the plate directly off the arm of the home plate umpire. And folks, there's no padding up there. That's going to hurt. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
2 on here with 1 man out. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. He's set and the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
13. Asdrubal Cabrera.
To the plate now, Asdrubal Cabrera, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Here's a pop-up now. Rizzo is there for it. And the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cubbies are in front 6-1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Striding into the box, Wilson Contreras as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Fly ball out toward left center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's Jason Hayward now, and he fouls this one off. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
A runner at first with no outs here. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Happ is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Daniel Descalso waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-2.
Ball inside. Full count. 3-2.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Yu Darvish. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a liner. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. Now a third runner heading for the plate. And a relay home. And he's out on the tag. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. The Cubs lead this one 8-1.
Leading off with the Nationals, the center fielder,
Victor Robles digging in now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Austin Voth. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
3-0 now. From the stretch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here. Throw to third, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Adam Eaton digging in next, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Nope.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Grounded up the first baseline. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. And some trouble now in right field.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Now a move over to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Here now is Juan Soto. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The first baseman, number 9.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Eric Thames comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Darvish a check on first, and the runner back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hit in the air to center field. Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Cubs 8 and the Nationals 3. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 2. It was an RBI base hit for him back in the 1st. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
Fastball well outside. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop, Javier Baez.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 8 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Kendrick. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Grounded weakly to the left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Howie Kendrick. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. 1 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Into the box now, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Pulled toward right center field. Happ is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
Now batting, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ball 2.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0. Hit on the ground to short. Baez has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Hayward.
First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Should be room for Gomes behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Ian Happ.
Coming to the plate now, Ian Happ. First pitch on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
At the plate, Daniel Descalso. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2-0. Yeah. Ball 3.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Kendrick gets to it, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 8 and the Nationals 3. Trevor McGill takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 29, Trevor McGill.
Leading off the inning, Victor Robles, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 16, Victor Robles.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The pitcher, number 50, Austin Vaughn.
Starlin Castro will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 14, Starlin Castro.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. He'll check in here at 256. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's down.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
The bat, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Trey Turner, tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
The count now at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat, making this pitcher come back and really have to battle. This is a pretty good at bat right here.
2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping in, Adam Eaton. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out with the man at first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And that's over. 2-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 8 and the Nationals 3. Wander Suero enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For Washington, number 51, Wander
Victor Caratini is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Now here it comes. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Suero is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. The 1-2.
2-2 now. We got a full count.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home, and that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2, didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Bryant. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the stretch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Scooped up. Kendrick. On to first. A double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Kyle Ryan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Kyle Ryan.
New inning set to get underway. Now at the plate, Juan Soto.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Line hard to the left side. The 0-1 on its way. Slow little roller to third. He's right there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, number 9, Eric Thames.
Stepping up to the plate, Eric Thames. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Standing in now, Howie Kendrick as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Digging in, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Cabrera has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
These are the stats the oppositions look at, being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
A 1-1 count now to the switch hitter is Asdrubal Cabrera.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
This is in the air to left field. Schwarber will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One left for Washington. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Last half of the 7th here, striding in, Javier Baez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder. Wilson Contreras is on deck. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast. So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber. 3rd home run for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Certainly a home run worthy of show track, and we see here that ball was blasted off the bat at 116 miles an hour. The distance wasn't too shabby either.
Now batting, The catcher, Wilson.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Heyward.
At the plate, Jason Heyward. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Giving chase is Robles. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Ian Happ.
Now at the plate, Ian Happ. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike one.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
The 0-1 pitch. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Kelso.
Into the box now, Daniel Descalso, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this is swung on and hit on the ground for Kendrick at second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping in, Yan Gomes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yan Gomes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The 0-1. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
That's outside.
Swung on and missed. That strike two.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Robles.
Ready for another shot now. Victor Robles. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The pitch. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. Reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, the pitcher, Wander Suero.
Ryan Zimmerman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
And he fouls this one off. In his career, Zimmerman hits a little over the 270 mark. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the 2-2.
Count is full. 3-2.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pops this one up. Rizzo in foul ground, and no one will get this one. The payoff pitch one more time. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a liner. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he could just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first two out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Coming to the plate now, Juan Soto. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's in.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Up high, 2-1 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. In to score, the runner from second.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jeremy Jeffress will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. David Bodie will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now playing second and batting 9, number 13, David Bodie.
In now, Eric Thames. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Schwarber is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Cubs are on top 10-5. Tanner Rainey is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Tanner Rainey.
Standing in, David Bodie, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Robles is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Kris Bryant.
Here's Kris Bryant now. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First delivery to him on the way. Two out, nobody on. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still lead it, though, 10-5. Ready now, Howie Kendrick. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Howie Kendrick.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-1 home. Misses down below the knees. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Digging in the switch hitter Asdrubal Cabrera, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch coming, here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. One pitch coming now to Cabrera.
Count is 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Rips this one to first, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Now batting, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Now batting, Yan Gomes. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Hayward. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Cubs came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Yu Darvish earns win number 4 on the season. Anibal Sanchez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. The winning pitcher is Yu Darvish. His record is now 4-2. The loss goes to Anibal Sanchez. He falls to 3-2. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.